The power of attitude in shaping success. Ever noticed how some individuals bounce back from adversity while others spiral into negativity? The differentiating factor often lies in one's attitude. This seemingly simple yet profound concept shapes our perception and response to life's challenges. Attitude acts as an invisible lens through which we interpret the world. A positive outlook activates our problem-solving instincts, whereas negativity leads to avoidance or complaint cycles. This mental stance not only influences our emotions but also dictates our actions and ultimate outcomes. Research in psychology consistently demonstrates that optimists outperform pessimists in identifying opportunities amidst adversity. A Stanford University study revealed that employees with positive attitudes were 21% more likely to receive promotions than their counterparts. Consider Steve Jobs' journey. When ousted from Apple, instead of succumbing to despair, he viewed it as a chance for reinvention, leading to even greater achievements. This exemplifies how attitude, more than mere talent or luck, can be a game changer. Cultivating a positive attitude requires consistent self-reflection and practice. When faced with setbacks, try reframing the situation by asking, what opportunity might be hidden here? This simple shift in perspective can unlock new possibilities. Remember, attitude isn't fixed. It's a skill we can develop. Much like physical exercise shapes our bodies, mental training can transform our outlook. By adopting a positive mindset, we can turn challenges into opportunities and find strength in adversity. This ability to maintain a constructive perspective in the face of life's ups and downs is the essence of true wisdom. The transformative power of positivity, unlocking potential and turning adversity into opportunity. A groundbreaking Harvard Business School study reveals that employees with a positive outlook are 31% more productive than their pessimistic counterparts. This striking statistic underscores the profound impact of attitude on performance. A positive mindset acts as a cognitive enhancer, allowing us to perceive extraordinary possibilities in ordinary circumstances and uncover opportunities within challenges. Recent advances in neuroscience demonstrate that maintaining an optimistic outlook stimulates the formation of new neural pathways. This increased neuroplasticity enhances our cognitive flexibility and boosts creativity. In essence, positive thinking not only elevates our mood, but also sharpens our intellect. The workplace serves as a prime example of the transformative power of positivity. A positive attitude fosters stronger interpersonal connections, enhances team dynamics, and can even provide a competitive edge in negotiations. Consider who you'd prefer as a colleague: the perpetually gloomy individual or the one who consistently radiates optimism. The choice is clear. History abounds with tales of triumph fueled by unwavering positivity. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. Despite thousands of failed attempts at inventing the light bulb, he famously remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This resilient mindset ultimately led to his success and revolutionized the world. Cultivating a positive attitude involves several key strategies. First, reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of lamenting your misfortune, ask yourself what valuable lessons you can glean from the situation. Second, surround yourself with optimistic individuals, as positivity is contagious. Lastly, prioritize your physical well-being, as a healthy body forms the foundation for a positive mind. While a positive attitude is crucial, it's important to note that optimism alone is insufficient. We must also develop the ability to constructively process failure and extract valuable insights from our setbacks. Life inevitably presents obstacles, and our response to these challenges ultimately defines our journey. Reframing failure: the pathway to growth and success. Thomas Edison's famous quip about his numerous attempts at inventing the light bulb, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," encapsulates a profound truth. Failure is not a dead end, but a crucial stepping stone on the path to success. Our fear of failure is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. In our ancestors' time, failure could be life-threatening. While we no longer face such dire consequences, our brains still harbor this primordial fear, compounded by societal expectations and personal aspirations. Failure often carries a stigma of shame and inadequacy. However, a paradigm shift in our perception of failure can unlock immense potential. By reframing failure as a valuable learning experience and an opportunity for self-reflection, we can transform setbacks into stepping stones. Each failure illuminates a path that doesn't lead to our desired destination, guiding us towards more promising avenues. To effectively learn from failure, consider this approach. First, conduct a dispassionate analysis of what went wrong, identifying areas for improvement. Next, distill key lessons and formulate new strategies. Lastly, acknowledge and celebrate your courage. The very act of trying is a victory in itself. History abounds with tales of resilience in the face of failure. Take J.K. Rowling, for instance. Her Harry Potter manuscript faced rejection from 12 publishers before finding success. Her perseverance not only transformed her life, but also captivated an entire generation of readers. Remember, it's not failure itself that we should fear, but the paralysis that comes from fearing failure. When confronted with setbacks, ask yourself, what insights has this experience provided? You may discover that each failure brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Life, much like cycling, requires continuous forward motion to maintain balance and progress. Harnessing the power of self-talk, reshaping your inner dialogue to transform your life's trajectory. Renowned psychologist William James once observed, human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. This profound insight underscores the transformative power of our inner dialogue, or self-talk, in shaping our attitudes and, consequently, the course of our lives. Consider your mind as hosting an ever-present internal narrator. This voice can oscillate between being your harshest critic and your most ardent supporter. This internal dialogue is not merely background noise. It's a powerful force that molds your emotions, decisions, and, ultimately, your life's direction. Negative self-talk acts as an internal saboteur, consistently undermining your confidence and sapping your motivation. Phrases like "I'm bound to fail," "I'm not smart enough," or "everyone must be judging me" may sound all too familiar. If these thoughts frequently dominate your inner landscape, it's crucial to intervene and redirect this destructive narrative. Cultivating positive self-talk isn't about deluding yourself with false optimism. Instead, it's about adopting a more balanced, constructive perspective on yourself and your circumstances. For instance, rather than declaring, "I'm too dumb to grasp this," try, "This is challenging, but with persistence, I'll make progress." To foster more positive self-talk, consider these strategies. First, practice mindful awareness of your thoughts, challenging the validity of negative ones as they rise. Second, try viewing your situation from a third-person perspective to gain objectivity. Lastly, offer yourself the same encouragement and compassion you'd extend to a dear friend. Incorporate practices like morning journaling or meditation into your daily routine to reinforce positive self-talk. Over time, you'll likely notice increased confidence, optimism, and resilience in the face of challenges. Mastering positive self-talk provides the internal momentum for attitudinal change. However, to effect real-life change, this shifted mindset must be translated into concrete actions. After all, even the most inspiring ideas remain mere castles in the air until they're brought to life through purposeful action. Action, the ultimate expression of attitude and the true catalyst for change. Have you ever found yourself brimming with determination to make a change, only to falter before taking the first step? Rest assured, you're not alone in this experience. We've all had moments where our grand intentions failed to materialize into action. This common phenomenon underscores a crucial point. Well, attitude is fundamental. It remains merely potential energy until converted into action, like a high-performance sports car without fuel. A positive attitude without action may look impressive, but ultimately goes nowhere. Attitude and action form an inseparable duo, much like dance partners in perfect synchronization. A positive attitude provides direction and purpose, while action gives it substance and reality. Without action, even the most positive attitude remains nothing more than a lofty, unrealized ideal. The gap between intention and action is a well-documented psychological phenomenon. Neuroscientists have identified a disconnect between our brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and decision-making, and the motor cortex, which initiates physical action. This neurological gap explains why we often struggle to translate our thoughts into deeds.